What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl, Amani Sharifa. What's up? What's goody? What's goody? Yo, what's good? Shout out to all my baddies that are tuning back into your girl channel. What's up, babies? What's good, you are? So, on to these Girl Talk episodes, we are going to be talking, mamas, all about, if it's the case where you are in a long-term committed relationship with your dude, girl, he put you through mad stuff or whatever like that, you dealt with it, and now y'all are no longer together, y'all want y'all separate ways, and he's with somebody new. Not only is he with somebody new, he's treating this girl way better, and they're actually engaged to be married. Yeah. So I really want to talk to my girls about this today because this happens often. So let's go ahead. We're gonna hop right on into it. Let's get it. Thank you again for tuning back into your girl channel. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. What's poppin', my girl? What's good? What's goody? So, baby girls, I'ma keep it a being with you. I am really excited to talk about this topic today. Because, mamas, this shit happens very often. You ain't saying? So, we gonna have by doing into this. You, was in a relationship with your dude, right? So, this dude, he's no longer, you ain't saying your dude anymore. But, at one point, mama, you are in a relationship with this dude, right? A long-term committed relationship. So, let's say, baby girls, you was with this dude for years, girl. With him for years. He put you through hell. You ain't saying? Maybe he was cheating on your ass, during them years. Maybe y'all broke up, y'all got back together, but y'all were more on than off. You ain't saying? He just put you through a lot of toxic shit when y'all were together, as far as when it came to, let's say, infidelity, right? But you always, baby, you always took him back because you really loved his ass. You ain't saying? You really loved his ass. And it could have been a case where you were not dude. Y'all were actually talking about marriage one day. Maybe y'all were talking about getting married one day. And y'all were talking about that next step, but y'all never got to that next step, girl. Because, it was just so much toxicity that was going on between you and that dude. However, you always held him down, girl. You always held him down, mama, the whole entire time, right? Now, came to a point where, even though all of that went on back and forth for years, right? Something happened where y'all actually end up breaking up for good. You ain't saying? Y'all broke up for good. And let's see that y'all didn't break up because it was a specific girl that was a side chick or whatever like that. Y'all just broke up. If something occurred where y'all broke up, right? So y'all went your separate ways, and you and your ex dude, y'all decided that this was it. You ain't saying this shit was it. Y'all was done. It wasn't no good back together. Y'all were done. Y'all were going your separate ways. So when y'all broke up, let's see, some time went by, right? So some time passed. She went by or whatever, baby. Then you end up finding out that he's in a new relationship. So this, you ain't saying, the show us do. Y'all broke up. Y'all went your separate ways. Time have passed, right? Okay, but he's in a new relationship with a new girl. And the girl that he's in a relationship with, this is a new girl that he met. You ain't saying when y'all was broken up. This wasn't a bitch that, let's say, you found out about that he was fucking with on the side back when y'all were together. No, it was a girl that he legit met, fell for whatever like that when y'all were already broken up. So he's in this new relationship, girl. He in this new relationship with a whole new girl. He treating her right. He not cheating on her. He actually proposed to get married to her. So like they're engaged now. And you're now witnessing your ex do, mama, that you have literally went through hell and back with, move on with his damn life, and treat this girl way better. He ain't saying like way motherfucking better, you, than what he treated you when y'all were in a relationship. Yup. We will talk about it today, big dog, because this shit happens often, mamas, and I really want to break this down today on like why shit like this happens, and why it's so important, baby girls, for you really to learn the lesson that Allah, God, the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the Divine, the Most High, whatever name, baby, that you want to call God, fine by me, love, because God got multiple names. She ain't saying. But why it's so important that you learn the lesson that Allah, God, the universe is showing you in that whole situation. Because trust and motherfucking believe, girl. Oh, you being showed a big ass lesson when something like that happens to you. So naturally, mamas, you ain't saying just keep it in the being with you are. That could make you feel away. Especially if, like I said, this is really for my bitches out here. You was with this nigga for years. Y'all was together for years. Y'all have tons of memories together, good and bad. You ain't saying? And you dealt with a lot of infidelity with him. So it's natural for you to feel like, you ain't saying, like, you could be feeling like, what the fuck? Like, how the hell you with this new bitch or whatever like that? And you all of a sudden so damn faithful. You all of a sudden want to motherfucking commit to being like married one day. You all of a sudden treating a girl good and shit like that. But shit, like when you was with me, you ain't treat me like that. You ain't treat our relationship or what we had like that, on that pedestal or whatever like that. So how the fuck you gonna treat this girl like, like she just motherfucker, I don't know, like queen of the universe, and you treated my ass like I was motherfucker shit. You ain't sure like girl. Like you could really be feeling like that. Like you could be thinking like, nigga, I need answers. Like I need you to tell me, like I need answers right now because I'm confused, papa. Like that's how you could be thinking in your heart, girl. Because in your heart, it's not making sense to you, right? It's not clicking to you like how the fuck this nigga gonna go off. And true, y'all broke up, right? Y'all broke up, y'all went your separate ways, time has passed, all of that. But how the fuck he gonna go off, get in a new relationship, and value a whole nother bush, and he was with you for years, and didn't value you at all? So I just want to acknowledge my mom. I understand how you feel, baby. But here's the thing in situations like this, and we gonna break it down, baby. One of the biggest mistakes that women tend to make, mamas, is that they stick around in these toxic relationships with these dudes, thinking that because they've been in this dude life for X amount of years, have shared this amount of shit with that nigga, have been through this, that, and the third with that nigga, got this established with that nigga, blah, 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 blah. They seem to think that because all of that shit happened or went on, that's enough credit to secure the spot in that dude's life to where that dude would never like actually move on to somebody else. You ain't saying? And baby girls, I know that shit may be real tough to hear, baby girls, but I gotta keep it a being with you. You ain't saying? Like I gotta really kick this shit well with you. When you sit up here and stay in a relationship with a nigga that's toxic as fuck, that's cheating on you and all that type of shit, right? And you are staying in this relationship really because you really do love him. I'm not saying at all, baby, that you ain't really love him. I'm really talking to my bitches out here where you are in situations like this because you really love the nigga. You ain't saying it was genuine for why you kept trying to make it work. But when a Lord good the universe, mama, follow me here. When a Lord good the universe is constantly showing you, girl, that nigga is not getting any better, you done give him chance after chance after chance after chance, and he still is not respecting you. He continues to cheat on you. He continues, to like put you through hell and to put you through all these type of like toxic situations and all of that shit. Baby girl, let me tell you, that shit ain't gonna get better. It's not going to get better, mama, because what's going to end up happening is exactly what happened in your situation. A Lord good universe will permit still for your motherfuckers to break up. He ain't saying like something is going to occur for y'all to break up, because if the Most High, if the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the Divine is not permitting your relationship to ever get better, and it just continues to be toxic, where you're constantly dealing with, this nigga cheating on you and shit like that. A Lord good universe is trying to show you, baby, that man's not the one for you. He's not the one for you, mama. He was trying to show you that y'all served each other's, purpose for whatever y'all was in that time period. And it was time for you all to let each other go. But when you constantly, my loves, trying to like make it work with somebody that for well, you're not really destined to be with. Even though y'all talked about marriage and all that shit, we gonna get married, you ain't saying like we gonna get married, whatever like that. This could even be your baby father. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you could have even had a baby with his ass or multiple kids with his ass. And y'all talked about all that shit or whatever like that. Y'all had X amount of years in with each other. Or this could have not been your baby father. But whatever. Y'all got like my years in together with each other or whatever like that. But at the end of the day, that person wasn't the one that you are meant to be destined with for the lifetime, mama. Because if so, a logo the universe would have permitted that man to like actually grow into being a real fucking man and doing right by you, so that you can elevate to the next level in your lives. You ain't saying when it came to like what y'all were talking about, which was marriage and shit like that. But if y'all motherfuckers never got to that and all y'all did was go and you ain't saying this toxic ass love cycle was back, forth, back, toxic shit going on all the time, that's a clear indication, baby, that y'all were not meant to be together. And at the end of the day, what ended up happening? Y'all still woke the hell up. You ain't saying? So when situations happen like this, like I said, baby, one of the biggest mistakes that women can make is that they put themselves and a logo the universe second for that man, girl. And if you're constantly trying to work something out when you know deep down inside, like, I'm really talking to my girls. I'm really talking to my girls where you know that a logo the universe was really guiding you strongly through your woman intuition, through signs, through synchronicities, through gut feelings, my girl, to get the hell away from them. You ain't saying, and you still just kept dealing with them. I'm only talking to my girls where it was situations like that, So it's like, you gonna get what you know a logo the universe was guiding you to do, baby. And when you do that, mama, you are putting yourself and the Most High second for that man, because you're still trying to like work something out with a motherfucker that clearly you ain't saying the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit showed you, baby girl, that it's not meant to work out at all, mama. Y'all came into each other's lives for whatever reason that a logo the universe permitted y'all to enter each other's lives for. But y'all were meant to like come and be each other's lesson and then go your separate ways. But when you have two people that continue that cycle against what really is destined for their lives, you're not gonna do nothing but just prolong, more toxicity, and then still y'all gonna break the fuck up because y'all are not meant to be together. Period. You ain't saying? And I know that could be like a little hard to hear, baby girls, but that's the truth. Like, that's really what the fuck went on. You ain't saying? So fast forward, y'all break up, and you ain't saying, girl, like you see your ex-dude or whatever, this nigga died. Like I said, you was with this dude for my lord, there were bad shit with him. Then you see him hop into a relationship, after y'all break up, like maybe some time has went past or whatever, and he hopped into a relationship with a girl, and he's actually right by this girl. He ain't cheating on her. He not putting her through no toxic shit. He like actually valuing this girl. And now come to find out, shit, you done heard from the grapevine, or maybe you like caught it on social media, however the hell you found out. But somehow, girl, you find out that this nigga like engaged to this girl. This is the same dude that did not actually take the initiative to, be engaged with you. So the reason, babies, because like I said earlier, I understand how you feel in a situation like that. But the reason that men tend to do this, and not all men, but some men, and we talking about specific situations, you ain't saying like what we talking about today in this case. But the reason that certain men do these kind of things, mama, is because, again, what do we talk about, baby girls? What do we talk about, mamas? You and him were never destined to be one. Period. Y'all were never destined to be one. So you were never the woman for him. And he was never really the man for you. There were things that you as a woman was not compatible for a man like him. And there were things that him as a man, baby, was not compatible for you. You ain't saying? And that's no shade on you, mama. That's not no shade on him. That's just, you ain't saying, just speaking facts of the situation. Y'all were not compatible to like live a lifelong, partnership together. Now, him and his new girl, whoever she is, you ain't saying like only a Lord of the universe knows like what is this girl to him that has, that like really has brought a different side out on him. You ain't saying? But one thing I'm gonna see is that when it comes to man, girl, man changes because they want to change. Because a Lord of the universe empowers them to change, and they make the decision if they are actually going to listen to a Lord of the universe guidance to do it. A woman can't change a man. A woman could be a reason for why a man actually elevates and change, but ultimately, mama, a man can only change a man. A Lord of the universe can only change a man. You ain't saying? So if that man truly do change in a way where he stops cheating on women, he stops, doing infidelity, he stops being toxic towards women, and he actually values this woman and loves her and cares about her and treats her like motherfucking diamonds, that's because a Lord of the universe blessed her to come into his life, because there was something within that woman that wasn't needed with that man. That so much to the point where that man was compelled to become a better man for himself. And a Lord of the universe that was guiding him to do it. And he did it. So when you see something drastic like that happen, where it's like the motherfucker did a whole 360 after y'all done woke up, time has passed and shit like that, and now they with a whole new girl and like he's actually treating her right, it's because that girl is something about her that is actually compatible for him, and that was written in his life to be, and he was written in her life to be in her life, and that's why he treats her completely different. Also, baby girls, you have to keep in mind, mamas, and this is why I said this earlier, and I'm not saying this, my loves, to like hurt your feelings or anything. No, like, I'm saying this, my loves, because I really want you to understand what a logo the universe is trying to show you in the situation, so that way going forward in your future, you're not making the same mistake, babies. But this is why, like, as women, you don't get anywhere, baby girls, when like you keep trying to work something out with someone that a logo the universe is showing you that it's not meant to work with. Because like we already talked about earlier, if you know that you already got the signs and the synchronicities and the good feelings that the shit was not meant to work, but you still try to make it work, it's really, like, not saying that the dude is right for the way that he treated you. Hell motherfucking no. There's no excuse for that, but you can't really blame anybody but yourself, baby. You ain't shame because you continued in that situation. But this is why it's not good, when you know deep down inside that a logo the universe is showing you that you don't need to be on that anymore. This is why it's not good to continue it. Because you can do all that shit and this nigga will still, one chop wake up, get with a whole nother bush that he probably wasn't even with nowhere near as long as he was with you, and he treats her way better than you, and end up getting engaged or married to this girl because this girl possess certain things that actually spiritually and energetically was compatible for a man like him, and he was the same for her. It's something that they brought out in each other that actually connected from more of a spiritual aspect. You know what I'm saying? And because that are good, that's why a logo the universe, propelled him so much to elevate and change as a man. Like we said earlier, baby, only a man can change a man. You ain't saying like a woman could be a reason for why a man changed, but a woman can't change an actual man because the way that a logo the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the Divine, the Most High, made us scientifically, the way our bodies and our chemistry is made up inside, a man is more dominant. You ain't saying? So because of that, a woman can be an influence. She could be an impact. She could be a reason for why he changed. But a woman is not going to change a man, because if that was the case, he would have changed with you. You ain't saying? Let's put two and two together, big dog. He would have changed with you, mama. Because that's what you wanted, right? Back when you were together, all you wanted was for the nigga to treat you right. You ain't saying? Like, girl, all you wanted was for that nigga to treat you right, for that dude to value you, for him to value what the hell a logo the universe blessed you to have, for him to stop cheating on you, for him to stop being toxic to you. That's all the hell you really wanted from him. So if a woman could change a man, he would have changed, because that's what you really wanted him to do. But even though that's what you wanted, he still didn't do it. You know why? Because he didn't fucking want to. Yeah, he shouldn't like go like I'm just being real with you, baby. I'm keeping it a being with you. So that way you can know what's good. The nigga didn't fucking want to change. It wasn't that he couldn't change. He didn't fucking want to change. He didn't see enough value within you as a woman for why, he would listen and be propelled by a logo the universe to actually change as a man for himself and the Most High. He didn't see that within you. He didn't spiritually feel that within you. Why? Because what do we say, baby? Y'all were not compatible to begin with. Y'all were not compatible to begin with, my girl. So either way, he was never going to elevate and change into the man that you wanted him so bad to be, baby. Because he was never destined to be in your life long term. It's like what they say, you ain't saying, like some people come into your life for a season. And that's how you have to look at it, baby girl. So now this dude, you ain't shit just keep it in the bean with you, or he in a whole nother season. And what it looks like, if he really is valuing her, like I'm really talking about dudes where they really do value this new girl that they were. Like they not cheating on her, they not doing no toxic shit to her that they are doing to you. They really do value and love this girl genuinely, and like have done a 360. If he's doing all that, he's in a whole new season, baby. He's in a whole new chapter of elevation. And it's something about that girl that, by a lot of degrees, you know, like they're compatible. So she's bringing out another side in him, and he's bringing out some other side in her, whatever that is like coinciding for them to build something on a solid foundation. So again, this is where it goes back to what we said earlier. It does not benefit you, mama. Putting yourself in a toxic love cycle with a dude, or because you feel like that you'll have so much established, because them motherfucking niggas will get out of relationships with you. They been a heal from you, move the hell on by the grease of a logo, the universe. They'll get into a whole nother relationship with a whole nother bush, and that bitch will actually be the right one for them. And then you will be left feeling like, damn, like we, you know, yeah, we broke up and shit like that, but we ain't been broken up like that one. Like, but it could have been like some good time. Yeah, it could have been like a nice good time since y'all were broke up. But you're gonna feel away because you're gonna be constantly thinking like, how the fuck this nigga treat her like this, but he ain't treat me like that? Because, baby girl, y'all were never meant to be together. So when you give a nigga an inch, girl, that nigga gonna take a whole mile. Like, for what? He gonna take a whole mile. And that mile is symbolic for you kept giving him chance after chance after chance, and all he did was waste your fucking time. You ain't saying like just keep it in the being with you. All he did, baby girl, was waste your time, because he never actually fully committed to you the way that you wanted so bad, babies. So my loves, what I'm really trying to drive home is that you see situations happen like this because you and that dude stayed in a dead-end situation, you know, that was never going anywhere. And that dead end was your continuing your relationship, even though a logo the universe was giving you all types of motherfucking red flags that it needed to end. So what you wanna do, baby, is you wanna learn from that. It's okay, mamas. At the end of the day, you ain't saying we all about learning lessons in life. You ain't saying life is all about lessons. We all human, and every girl go through different life lessons at different times. You ain't saying, so there's no judgment, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't beat yourself up. Don't like tell yourself down or because of that. But definitely what you want to do is hold yourself accountable, baby, to understand what a logo the universe is trying to show you if you really want better for yourself going forward. Don't waste your fucking time out here with these niggas. You ain't saying? If the dude is not willing to respect and value you, you know, and a logo the universe is really guiding you to get away from that situation, you need to leave it alone. Even if the dude is like continuing to try to come back, if you know deeply, I'm talking like, girl, you know deeply within your spirit, within your intuition, that the Most High, the Lord, the Holy Spirit is guiding you to get away from him, you need to listen. Because when you ignore that shit, this is the type of shit that can happen. I'm just keeping it a beat with you. You know I'm telling the truth if you in that situation. And you know, like I know, shit, like this shit be happening all the time. The bitches out here, shit like that. Because unfortunately, mama, this is something that goes on with a lot of people. They feel like that, you know, oh, he'll never get really for well with another girl because we been together for this long. We got this together. We got that. Man, shit, please. You ain't like go. Like, go, like, at the end of the day, if it's not about to be, if it's not written in the stores, by a law of the universe to be destined, it's not going to be, period. I don't give a fuck how long y'all waste each other time in the sense of continuing that toxic love cycle. So learn the lesson, baby girls, and understand that, going forward, don't put yourself in situations like this where you continue to try to work something out with someone when at the end, they're going to end up committing and being happy with someone else. So I hope this helps, mamas. I hope this helps, babies. It's okay, baby girls. Like, it's okay, mamas. Like, show up. You're gonna be okay at the end of the day. It's about a life, and don't beat yourself up about it. You ain't Shane. Like, if this happened to you, if you're currently under a situation, my girl, just understand, baby, you're gonna be fine. I know it may hurt for you to see like that dude is actually, treating that girl the way that you always desire for him to treat you. But it's okay, baby. It's okay. He was never meant to be your man long term. And that's what you really have to come to terms, acknowledge with that. Y'all were never destined to be together. And that's why it never worked out. One thing that, baby girls, you got to remember that when a law of the universe has a destined for two people to be together, it works out. You ain't saying rather if it works out at the beginning where them two people don't go through none of that toxic shit, or if they were a couple where what I like to call on my channel a chosen couple. And chosen couples, if you don't know what that is, I'm going to link in the description box below an episode that I did talking about what chosen couples are, what this means and shit like that. Because you have some people that are chosen couples, so that's different. But when a law of the universe wants two people together, oh girl, trust me, them two people gonna be together somehow, some kind of way. But when he don't want you together, because again, mamas, he's gonna be speaking to you and all different kind of ways, letting you know that this shit ain't it. You ain't saying? So that's why it's at the end of the day, you have to take accountability, babies, because part of properly healing and moving on with your life and learning your lesson is also understanding what you could have done better in that situation. So that way going forward, girl, you can get a better result. You know what I'm saying? You have to acknowledge what you did as well. Because if you don't acknowledge it, then you're going to make the same mistake in the future. You ain't saying? So it's not nothing to beat yourself up about, but you do have to kind of say to yourself, okay, you know what? I was dealing with that shit for mad long with him. I kept going through it. I knew deep down within my woman intuition, I had all the signs, all the synchronicities, all the red flags, all of that the Lord of the universe was giving to me. I ignored everything because I really wanted it to work. You ain't saying? I didn't care. I was willing to take those risks and see if it would work. And now that this man done moved on, and not only did he move on, but he's treating this girl better than me, I can't really be mad because I kept myself in a toxic cycle with him, hoping that would be us. You ain't saying? So I ignored what I knew, I should have done for myself over the years for trying to, make this shit work, and it still doesn't work. And on top of that, he making it work with somebody else that he actually really do value. You have to be honest, baby. And I know, girl, I already know that shit hard as hell, especially if you still are trying to emotionally get over this man. But you gotta be honest with yourself, girl. You really do, so that way you can move on. It's going to be okay, though. It's light at the end of the tunnel. On some well ass shit. And I know that shit may sound world cliche or whatever like that. But no, that's on some world shit. I'm dead ass for world. Don't feel like that everything is over. Or because, he's moving on with his life. Let him move on. Let him move on. Let him do him. That's his business. But now it's really time. You have to focus on you, mama. You gotta focus on what a logo the universe is trying to do in your life. Ain't shame. So baby girls, just understand the lesson of it all. You never lose anything, my girl, when you learn a lesson. Always remember that every lesson turns into a blessing. But you got to abstract the lesson in order to get the blessing, mama. So you have to learn what a logo the universe is showing you in order to receive a blessing in your life, no matter what kind of blessing it is that the Most High have for you, for the fact that you learned your lesson. You got to learn the lesson, mama. You know what I'm saying? And in divine timing, things will get better for you when it comes to like your love life and shit like that. But I won't focus on that right now, because you have to really focus on becoming the better version of yourself. He ain't changed, so that way, by the grace of the Lord of the universe and divine timing, he blesses you with someone that really reflects you on more of like an inner level, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, energetically. Someone that you're not gonna have to like deal with that fucked up ass shit that you dealt with your ex. You know what I'm saying? So just understand that, it's no loss. When you learn something from it, it's never a loss, girl. You win it. Oh yeah, like you win it, my girl. So babies, keep your head up. Understand that, this is why situations can happen like this. This is why you see, certain situations, cases like this happen where dudes do move on and be, treat the girl way better, and it's like way better. But, it didn't work out with you. Not, to look at yourself bad or anything, but just understand that y'all weren't compatible for each other. He wasn't compatible for you. You wasn't compatible for him. And that's okay. Y'all were meant to come into each other's lives for the time that you're dead, but y'all were never meant to stay on each other's lives. So I love you, babies, so much. Love you, mamas, so much. Please like this video so that way our channel can continue to grow. Comment below, my loves. Let me know, is this your situation, or if you have experienced something like this in the past. Let me know. It's no judgment, my girl. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're updated when I post my next topic. And check out my playlist too, babies, because I have so many topics in here that you could really benefit from. So check them out, mamas. Pretty soon I'm going to be having a lot of new series that got introduced to my channel. These will be new series that you can actually watch, not just listen to through the podcast or bash. If you follow my motherfucking podcast, stay tuned, because there's going to be a lot of new series you can watch. And if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and follow your girl on Instagram. My Instagram name is right on my screen, so go ahead and follow me, because I would love to have you, baby. About a DM, my name Sharifa. Crew, gang, family, what's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. But until next time, my loves, peace, love, and light always. Mwah. Later.